In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to loop in Snowflake effectively. Whether you're new to SQL programming or just looking to brush up on your skills, understanding how to use looping structures is essential, especially when you want to execute a series of operations multiple times. Today, we're focusing on a simple yet powerful looping mechanism, the for loop, which also forms the bedrock of many complex database operations. Using for loops within Snowflake allows you to repeat a series of steps a specific number of times, or iterate through each row in a result set. You can make use of counter-based, cursor-based, and result set-based iterations, each suited to different types of operations you may wish to perform. But for today, let's start with something quite straightforward: implementing a counter-driven loop. Before diving in, understand that the for loop is robust, and it is particularly useful for cases where you need to repeat tasks. Here's your starting point. You will first need to declare some essential variables, a counter and a maximum count. This serves as your control mechanism. In our example, the counter is an integer set to 0, and the maximum count is initially set at 5. Essentially, the counter will act as your tally, while the maximum count defines how many times the loop will run. Moving forward, within the body of the begin block, the for loop begins its work. The loop will iterate from 1 to the value set in the maximum count, which is 5 in our scenario. During each iteration, the loop performs the task of incrementing the counter by 1. This operation is crucial as it determines how many times the loop executes, and it allows you to keep track of the iterations as they occur. On each run through the loop, the counter is increased by 1, until it matches the value set in maximum count. After completing its cycle 5 times, the loop will terminate, and the counter should now hold the value of 5. Finally, after the loop has finished its operation, we will return the counter to reflect this final value. Understanding this loop is just the starting point for leveraging the full potential of loops in Snowflake. You now have the skills to apply this effectively within your SQL projects, enhancing the efficiency and functionality of your code. So take this snippet and practice implementing it into your Snowflake environment. Try experimenting with different maximum counts or incorporating more complex operations inside the loop. Building on from here, you can explore cursor-based and result set-based loops as your next steps in mastering Snowflake and SQL in general. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to explore more tutorials for aspiring data engineers and developers.